Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at in your time. Um, I wanted to hop on here early this morning. Needed to actually to release this word. Whoever it's for, I pray that it encourages you and advances you to move forward in the Lord. And I know I had released a word on yesterday in regards to advancing. You're still in the race, so you can also, if you haven't already, feel free to go back and watch that word in correlation with this one. But God just has me parked here for someone. So I pray that you receive it and it gives you freedom and peace. And so Romans chapter 5 from the New Living Translation, I'm going to read verse 20. And it says, God's law was given so that all people could see how sinful they were. But as people sinned more and more, God's wonderful grace became more abundant. And so I wanted to release this word for those that have been dealing with shame and guilt, and condemnation, whether it's self-condemnation or whether it's the lies of the enemy, where the enemy would have you to believe that you are too filthy, too dirty, too sinful to receive God's goodness and his grace and for God to forgive you. You feel like you're too far gone and that there's no help, there's no hope for you. That is a lie, and the word of God determines that is a lie. And so I just wanted to encourage you, just like on the show Mari, where maybe there's a woman that, is claiming a man to be the father of her child. And when the test comes back, the test shows that it's a lie. I'm not the father. Like you got it wrong. And so that's what the word of God determines regarding our lives, that shame, that's a lie. That's not our portion. Like grace covers my sin. Grace has already covered my sin. And therefore the word already lets us know that where sin abounds, like grace abounds all the more. Like grace exceeds our sin. And so your sin is already covered. Get back up. Get in right standing with God. Get in alignment with God. Get into agreement with God's love, God's purpose for your life, God's plan for your life, God's blueprint for your life, so that he can bless you, so that he can heal you, so that he can mend you, so that he can fix you, so that he can make you whole. Get into alignment with that, because you've already been covered by his wonderful grace that is more abundant where sin is. So be encouraged on today. Don't allow the enemy to make you feel depressed and discouraged regarding, your situation or regarding yourself, because God is more than enough. He is able and willing to forgive when we confess our faults, when we are open, honest, and transparent with God about what we're struggling with, what we're dealing with, and where we have fallen short. God is faithful to forgive. That is his word. He is faithful to forgive, which means he is committed to forgiving us. He is committed, my God, he's committed to forgiving us. And that's a beautiful love story within itself. So be encouraged on today. God still loves you. Even in our mess ups, God still loves us the same. Like his love does not waver. His word tells us that he is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So as much as God loved you yesterday, he loves you that much today. It will not change. God bless you and God keep you, and be encouraged and get into agreement with God's love and blueprint for your life. Until we meet again, until we talk again, I love you so much with the love of God. Take care. Bye-bye.